Okay, was almost a little late there. Got a bit distracted by like just YouTube videos and such. But alright, it's time to get back to the project I was working on. So let's head on over. There we go. Okay. So yeah, well, we left off, I improved the pants, and we have the boots improved here. Honestly, looking pretty good so far. So next, the shirt. Though I also said I think I might go for the coat instead. But I mean, the shirt's the next thing, so we'll do that one. I mean, I might be able to make it to the coat, because it's honestly probably not much that I can actually do. Like, with the actual shirt. Yeah, no, those look weird. But yeah, probably not much I can actually do with the shirt other than just giving it a thinner outline and everything. And now I'm trying to remember what exactly were all these like? Oh yeah. Yeah, just remembering that most of these layers were color. I gotta remember which one was the... Okay, this one was the line art. Okay. Yeah, it's been a bit, so just need to remember a few things. Well, on new layers, let's see. Should I turn off the color for these? No, I think this is a bit too large. So, was I using like a size 3 for the lines? Yeah, I was using size 3. Okay. Alright. Okay. Yeah, today was an interesting day. So I found out, well, so first thing today I did have one of my coworkers there with me, since he only took yesterday off, so he was back to work today. But it turns out that the coworker who took like Monday and Tuesday off, he had an injury over the weekend, and it was serious enough that he's no longer able to actually like do his job. So yeah, he's not coming back to work anytime soon, or at all probably, because it was like a back injury, and the majority of the work that we were doing, like we were doing it standing up, and like involved a lot of like lifting, lowering, standing up, squatting down, and just generally a lot of movements. A lot of stuff that you can't really do when you have a very bad back injury. So yeah, not gonna be seeing that guy again, which sucks because he actually made like work bearable. Well, just gotta hope that his recovery goes well, because like honestly, he's a good guy. It just really sucks that happened to him. Honestly, I was kind of hoping it was more like, oh, he actually got a new job. But no. I wonder if this could actually help me. Oh, I can't do the entire thing? Huh, weird. I was wanting to see if I could like use this here to kind of help me draw the line a bit, because I could pretty much just turn this off and this off, and it gives me a like an outline I can work in. So I'm just gonna see how well this works. Actually, no, I don't like that. Because it means that if I move out, like, it doesn't stop me from going outside. It's just makes it so if I go outside, it just doesn't show up. So that's not actually that helpful. Alright. Yeah. These next few days of work are gonna get really like annoying, because now we're just down to only 2 people. We're probably still not going to get the paint we need to do a majority of, like, to paint a majority of the laptops that we have waiting, because I have like I really don't have any confidence they're going to order the paint in time. And again, we're only gonna have 2 people. So we're definitely just less is coming out, and we're still gonna be getting a lot coming in, and it's just going to be a pain. And no idea when they'll get another temp worker in. And even when they do, that means we're gonna have to train them, which is going to suck. Yeah, especially because I'm not a trainer. I'm not really good at training people, and I'm still fucking new. I haven't even been at this job for like a month. So I'm just really hoping I'll hear back about that job interview I had, and like, I'll be completely honest, if they contact me and say, yeah, we want to offer you the job, I'm just going to, like, I'll take it, and then I will just quit this temp job. Like, I'm not even going to worry too much about like a 2 weeks notice. I do not enjoy this work, even if it's simple. It is not fun. And honestly, it being simple is kind of one of the worst parts about it. Because it's very simple to, like, get to it, but it means there's just so many more places to fuck up, and there's not exactly a good guide on, okay, here's how you don't fuck it up. Because it's literally just spray painting with a paint gun. And I am just having the worst luck actually. Well, not luck. I'm having the worst time trying to paint these laptops in a way that's actually like, okay, no, that looks good enough. They won't just reject that and send that back to us. Which is what makes this entire thing, like, difficult. Oh. Okay, make sure that's connected. Because yeah, basically is I want to paint these well enough that they don't get sent back, but I have no idea how good well enough is for this, and I just suck at it, and it is frustrating as hell. Like, if it was something more complicated, then I feel like I at least have a better instruction on, okay, here's how you don't mess this up. But because it's literally just painting, there's not really any instruction. And there's not really any good, like, guidelines to base myself off of, like, trying to figure out, like, okay, how far away should I stand from this to get the, like, appropriate amount of paint coverage? Or, like, okay, so what settings, like, how far should I have the nozzles turned, like, dials turned on the paint gun to actually have it, like, be set up properly so it sprays in the correct amount so it actually looks nice. There's just really nothing there. It's so simple and easy that it's just really difficult to actually get a good answer. At the very least, it's difficult with the black laptops, because those are so very easy to see when you mess up. If we actually had the gray paint, I could just be working on the gray laptops, and I already know how to work on those. I already know how to do them well, and we'd just be good. But no, because someone couldn't get the paint in time, I just have to deal with this shit. And it's so frustrating. Okay. So now if I can figure out how to actually, like, do, like, wrinkles, I could probably try and, like, add some here. But I do not know how to do wrinkles. So yeah, that's gonna be a thing. So for now, I'll just do that. So I can do this. And then just gotta touch up a few places. But yeah, I mean, as soon as I can actually, like, if the other job, like, shit, say I hear back from the other job tomorrow and they're like, okay, yeah, we want to hire you, and, like, they could tell me, okay, work doesn't start until, like, the beginning of next year. I would be perfectly fine with just quitting my job and then, like, not having any work until the start of year. And I'd be perfectly fine with just figuring out who I have to call to tell them I quit from the temporary hiring agency, or temporary staffing agency. Yeah, I don't know how it's called. Whatever. Just, I'm perfectly fine just spending my day trying to figure out, okay, who do I call to let them know that I'm not coming to work on Monday because I quit? Because, yeah. I guess something I could do is I could get a bit of a hemming around, like the sleeves here and around the neck area and like around the bottom. That could be a nice little bit of detail. But for the hemming, okay, I'm gonna have to go take a look at some of my other shirts just to like see exactly how they like how basically how the hems look on them. Just figuring out like, okay, so there's like what kind of threads they use. They just so I can figure out like what kind of color I should use to symbolize like, yes, here you can see a bit of a hemming. Yeah, I'll be back in a bit, guys. Gotta go check out a shirt or two. I mean, honestly, it was a pretty obvious thing to realize that they. Because I mean, honestly, I could just look at some of the like sewing on my pants. I get the same answer, but yeah, usually they use a thread that is either same color or similar color to do the hemming. I'll go with similar and just kind of like. Well, I'll see how it looks if I make it a bit lighter. And I can also just make it like... as long as I make it like a single line. I mean, from a distance, it'll still give off the same effect. At least I think it'll give off the same effect. Alright. So, if I want to make it a bit lighter... maybe about... actually, wait. Here we go. So about... let's see how that looks. Okay, might be a bit too much. So... it might be better if I up the saturation a bit. Okay, that actually looks better. Okay, so the hem, it's usually like 2 lines. Like basically you have a bit of space from here with the first line, and then another line above it, because like that's kind of how like the hemming works. Because but yeah, it gives it a little ridge near the edge of the cloth, so if I go like say here, and try and stay somewhat parallel. Okay, I mean, that, well, let's see. I feel like it kind of works. And then just a little bit above it. Now, honestly speaking, most of this detail is probably useless. Just because I definitely didn't exactly have these settings on. Actually, make these kind of turn a bit at the end for me. But yeah, I didn't really have proper settings up for this project's resolution and such that would actually make it so the detail is like noticeable. But fuck it, I want to do this. Like, yeah, it's pointless, but screw it. I'm having fun with this, so I'll do it. About myself and how I approach some stuff like this, and where I need to actually kind of change how I approach stuff, and yeah, I'd say that's worth it. Thinking about it, I actually kind of have a deadline for when I want to finish this. I want to finish this before March 27th, since that's when the Legacy Collection, like the Star Force Legacy Collection, comes out. I mean, I think I can at least get close to that. Although thinking about it, I still have like the background stuff to do. And not even counting trying to add like shading and stuff to this, so that's going to be an ordeal. Yeah, honestly, I probably didn't need to erase that. I mean, undo all that. I could just go on and erase the parts I didn't like. Alright, not bad. Now again, if I could figure out how to do like wrinkles and clothes and like just a general like folds and clothes and stuff, I would do them. But yeah, I'm not exactly too sure on how I would do that. Like, see, I could try kind of... So even though I up the saturation, it doesn't even like become really visible. Okay, I can see that, but yeah, it's a bit much on saturation. I mean, see, I'm learning some stuff. I don't know how much of this stuff I'm going to, like, hold on to, but I'm learning some stuff. Yeah, listen, I am not comfortable trying to figure out clothes folds and stuff right now, so file that way as something to look up later. So for now, the shirt is done. As for the upper arms, I'm definitely just gonna need to... Coloring the upper arms is a bit of a weird one, because I think I need the forearms there for them to make sense. And I need to color them separately, which is annoying. So what I'll do for upper arms is just get just kind of work with the lines here. So we just go back here. Just try and draw the lines. And I'm definitely going to need these as reference points for, like, when I continue with the rest of the arms too. Alright. Those look pretty good. Again, I'll hold off on the color for now. Huh. There's a spot that I missed when I was coloring that part. Interesting. Okay. Now this is... It's gonna take a while. What was it? Oh, okay, it was that. Alright. Okay. Now just take this piece by piece. That'll be the easiest way to work with it. Okay, don't need to erase all of that. Just get this part and start again. Okay. Okay, let's try and straighten this line out. Yeah, 2 points I can connect here. It should be simple. Okay, that works. So now we go for the shoulder. And we just have that connect back into here. Alright, looks good. And you know, it's just gonna bother me. Oops. Tidy that up and tidy up that corner there. Okay, better. So now you just go through here. That far for that one. And okay, so look at that. Alright, everything lines up good. Did not mean to scroll all the way down there. Now for the right side. Down like that. And up to here. Down to there. And up there and just go across like so. Okay, how'd that turn out? Not bad. Just gonna tidy up this corner here. Alright. Okay. Going along quite nicely. No, that one was going a bit too far out. And that... okay, not that bad. Just gonna connect it like so. Alright. Alright. Those are connected, we're good. But now I need to draw a line and say go from here. I can just follow this down. To there. And that ends up looking pretty good. And then same over here. All right. Looking nice, looking nice. This. Okay, now let's just, I want to make sure it's all gonna be like, where I'm not just gonna like end up like stopping early because I run out of tablet space. Okay, not bad. All right. Okay. Need to fix up here. Okay, not really much of a break-in line here, except just, yeah, right there. All right. Just clear the sides here. There we go. Much better. Okay. All right. Oh, no, yeah, I'm still using a pen. Okay. Got me confused there for a bit. Okay, went good, it attached. Now, for this line. Let's just see how well this looks. Oh, might work. I can draw it back in like so. Okay, yeah, I think that looks better. Or at the very least, it looks good. So let's get this one. All do that. And then we just erase this. And much better. All right. I think that might be a bit much. Let's try again. Now I keep it going out a bit, but not that many times. Alright. I think it looks good. Oh, yeah, it looks good. Alright. Okay. It did meet. I just need to thin this down a bit. Alright. Okay, so now turn that off and yeah, those ones off too. Oh, actually I still kind of need it on so I can do this. Alright. So now if I just go like this. And like this over here. And I still have, there we go. Cover up those spots. And then I cover these ones. Okay. So now yep, that works. Yeah, I just realized this actually gives off a way different vibe if I keep, like, if these little shoulder things were a different color. Just, like, it kind of reminded me of, like, the soldier arm. Well, not exactly so. Like, kind of reminded me of the soldier outfit from Final Fantasy VII. Specifically, when I saw it, I was like, huh. That reminded me of Sephiroth for a bit for some reason. Yeah, I'm going to need to go here and do a bit of finagling to like really get it to look right. And actually, I mean, I might as well do some of that finagling right now. You see the line, it's not. Okay, let's try this. Invert the selection area. And I go up here. And just, yeah. That works there, and it should work over here too. Alright. Yeah, good enough. So now I'm going to need to turn this on so I can get the proper color for the inside. And I'm gonna need to go back to the pants layer and do some stuff there too. So let's just do that now. Oh. Editing layer only. Gotta make sure it's really obvious that this is supposed to be the back of the cape. Oh, back of the duster. Now, as for why you're not seeing anything between the legs, well, I imagine that's because with this duster, it's a... Oh, actually, I should be able to show you. If here you see it has a slit in the back here. So yeah, you see nothing like between legs in the front because both these, like the other sides, are just behind the leg. Okay. So now I need to, yep. I think I'll wait for the head until, like, to actually fill in the back here until I actually, like, get this, at least this part, like, update the lines so they're thinner. That way it all actually, like, works together. In that way, so it's actually, like, covering everything that needs to be covered. So for now, that's just going to be staying there. Now, as for what can be done with the jacket. Actually, wait, do I have it so any of my hair actually, like... Okay, yeah. I definitely do have some of the hair actually... like going on here, so... yeah, I'll be able to do some stuff, some shading there. And this is kind of giving me a weird... Like, it just kind of felt weird when I was looking at it, so... Just, yeah, kind of touching up there. That... Okay, well first I can fix it by drawing this on the proper layer. Okay, that looks better now. Okay, yeah, everything that's... Alright, yeah, the color is all there, it's good. You know, get to the shading later. But yeah, we did say it's definitely looking good. Alright. And again, like I said, there is shading I could add. And I think I even have it listed in the color palette. Yeah, shading for the jacket and the shirt. But I want to add in the shading after I actually kind of flesh out the details more and just thin out my line art a bit more. Because yeah, for the most part, I'm just detailing here. We could definitely add in some shading on a few things, but right now all I'm doing is just, like I said, detailing. Now I guess now is time for the forearms. And I can turn the jacket off. This actually is going to be more helpful. I also turn the shirt off. Yeah. I think that might actually be like a thumb right there. Not too sure. Okay. All right. So we start this going around here. Okay, we're right about here. Again, got a few areas that are a bit rough, but that's for, we smooth those out later. Okay. guess an entirely different layer. Alright. Okay, I need to draw that going down like that. Alright. Okay, looking good for that so far. Okay, so how does this turn out? Okay, need to kind of make this keep going. Yeah, that. Okay, no, need to go from like here for this. Okay. Don't need that popping up on the other side. You gotta show the finger. Not sure which finger that is, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be a finger from the hand. Just have like random fingers growing out from my arms. The fingers grow from my hand. Alright. No, these lines are gonna look once I take this. Maybe once I finish with this, I mean. Okay, not bad. Although this, I kind of want to. Yeah, I feel like this part isn't exactly how I want it. I think I kind of want it to go more like. Maybe more like. No, kind of. And yeah, I guess that works. Just kind of lower the ceiling on this finger curve here. And I'm imagining this is the thumb as seen from, like, basically how you'd see the hand there. Like, depending on how the thumb is, it might just be hidden. Although one thing I can do to check is just see, where's the... Oh, okay, no, there's not a thumb. I just... Oh, alright. Let's just erase that then. Yeah, I guess, honestly, it feels more comfortable if you're, like, at least for me, if I'm grabbing my arm like that, I have my thumb around, like, on the other side of my arm. So I'm actually grabbing it. Yeah. Okay, oh, and here I kind of want to smooth this out a bit. So let's kind of erase this bit right here and maybe like right there or so. And then we just go like that. Okay, that's good. So now to get to the coloring. Oh, yeah. So yeah, fill that part in. And we fill that part in. Now I need to turn off the upper arms to get an idea of... Okay. So yeah, this from here to here should be the forearms. And then same over here. Again, just got a few spots to touch up. Because it doesn't like tight corners for some reason. Okay. And now I'm gonna need to have the shirt active. Okay. Oh, I think I know what that was supposed to be. Okay. Alright. So before I go to fixing the shirt, I think that line before was like for here. It was part of the like upper arm. Okay, so as long as I just turn off the shirt's color layer. Okay, yeah. And swap right here. Yeah, fill in that. Fill in that. And for the rest of this, I'll just go with paintbrush. And I'm also gonna have to do the thing I did before with the pants to make sure that my skin isn't overtaking the shirt at like the sleeve. Oh yeah, that's from the shirt there. I was confused because I was like, wait, is that part of my arm? But no, because this is the part of the arm. Okay. Looking better. Oh yeah, that's... Okay. I've got a way to deal with this. Turn off the arms now, turn the color back on. Then for all layers, invert that. Now I turn these back on and I go on to here. So there's gonna be a bigger eraser for this. So I need to be careful. So as long as I do this, it should help keep the delineation between the shirt sleeve and the arms, and yeah, that works good. Although, one other thing I can do. Invert that area. Yeah, no, that actually works much better for this. Because it definitely felt like it wasn't getting everything. But alright. That's done. So let's look at the jacket. Okay, looking good. A few areas I need to kind of fix up, but not bad, not bad. So honestly, all I need to do is just kind of shrink this down a bit. Yeah, and swap to this layer. Actually, what I should do isn't turn the jacket off. Go here, invert. Well, I mean, no, that... Okay, that's something I need to remove from the jacket layer. Other than that, we're good here. Probably need to fix a few things in this spot, but that's alright. Okay. And just erase that bit there. Yeah. Oh. Okay, that's actually a simple fix. Didn't actually connect these. And for this, I'm going with a bit of a smaller eraser. But, okay. Now, should be everything there. Now I need to... Oh, okay, actually I need to paint that one. I didn't even realize it. Okay. Oh, yeah. So just get that painted. Okay. So we've got the arms all set up. And now that's all set up. I can even take the jacket off. Okay, need to fix this part. Okay, yeah. Need to fix it both, but I should do it on the upper arms layer. Okay, got it. And now that I've noticed, it's just gonna wanna... Oh, yeah, no, it'd be up here. Duh. Wait, what layer is that pixel from? Is it in the upper arms? No, not on that one. Is that I just need to... Oh, swap back here. Okay. Alright. So we've gotten that set up. So next we get to the gloves, which, oh boy. Yeah, these are definitely rough. Now let's see, with these, for the most part, I might just like ignore the rough, like the rough outline I did for the gloves, just because, like the thinner lines, it really doesn't match up. With the other ones, with the clothes, like I could make it work, since they weren't like as close to it. Like as close to the body, but with these gloves, they're actually like supposed to be on there, so it looks a bit weird. I mean, granted, I can still use it for the parts where it's actually like crossing over the fingers, but for everything else, like where it's actually getting in close here, and actually, I definitely should like drawing it going up this one. I didn't for some reason. Yeah, for those, I'll probably just like actually just turn it off and just have it be a bit of a like thicker outline around here. So, alright. And these fingers look weird. Yeah, I mean, they're far enough away that no one's really going to, like, notice, so... I mean, I'm not gonna have it like a close up on the hand, just show like, oh yeah, look at how I fucked the hands up. Okay. Yes, let's say one. So we just go a bit outside of the hand. In which case, my photos off. I can even need upper arms for this, just so I get a better. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of want it to be like right like this. Like, noticeably when you see the line continuing from the finger to where the glove is, you can actually see, oh wait, it's thicker there. Back of the hand down here. Oh no, yeah, just redraw when it's getting a bit too away from the baseline for it. I guess that works. Okay, so, alright, yeah, that looks pretty good. And then again, just use rough as a reference for where to draw it on here. And where to draw it crossing over. Okay. I feel like that. Okay, I feel like that works well. Okay, I'll just need to, before I can do anything, just cut it off here. And again, I'll just do what I've done before if I end up going over something on the, oh wait, first of all, make a new layer for this. Alright. Okay. So now I can just do this here. And move this here. Alright. Now I turn this off and okay. Oh yeah, no. Okay. Actually, Okay, this one is a bit more difficult in trying to figure out how to make sure I'm not. Or maybe it's not, and I'm just making this more complicated for myself. Same with the forearms. No, don't move them into it, move them up above it. Okay, actually, I don't know what that was supposed to solve. I thought it would do something else, but... Although now I can, at the very least, if I'm on this layer, then I can just, like, run my eraser along here. And along here. And I think that actually had an effect. I mean, I still need to kind of go and erase a bit more so it actually works well. Yeah, we got that. And I'd say that works pretty good. Okay, this is coming along nicely. So, well, technically this one is next in here. I want to make the head next, which I think I can at least get the lines drawn for it. Before stopping. At the very least, we can get like the neck done. Okay. So we do it like that. Thankfully I don't have to worry about the lines too much on like the top of the head, because that's all going to get covered with hair. Okay. Alright, not bad. Although, yeah, let's actually kind of actually just erase this entire bit. Okay, that's better. This looks a bit more like that. There we go. And then get the ears. Okay, let's actually kind of touch this ear up a bit. And I'm pretty sure for the most part this gets covered up with hair, so... Or, no it doesn't. Or maybe the... Oh. No, I want the head there. Okay, I guess it doesn't get covered up with hair. But now that I have this, I can finish up this last part of the jacket that I was going to do. There we go. Now, thankfully, getting the color for here is simple enough. These bits are easy. And for here, I'm just going to need to... just go down to the shirt. Okay, and then invert. Then I just go here. Ah, dang it, I did not mean to go that far down. I wanted to go over here and give myself a big eraser. You just do that. Okay. Okay, and there are still a few little spots that they can just get missed by the fill tool. And there are even some on the jacket here. But this will be the last little touch up for today. This one, there we go. All right. Managed to get a lot done. And again, not much detail added with like the jacket. I mean, honestly, I could probably add some more detail, but it's also something big enough that, well, it's something big enough that I don't really have a good reference for, like a good personal reference. So it's kind of hard to figure out, like, okay, how much more detail should I add? Like shirt, pants, I've got those. I understand like how much more detail I should have on them, but like a duster jacket like this, I've got no idea. But all right. So it's 7 p.m., which means we'll be ending stream now. Let's find someone to raid into. So who is on right now? Okay. We're gonna raid into Staria Soul. Right now, she's playing Peak with, I think, Victorigal? I don't know the other streamer's name. I'm just basing it off of the, ad that Staria's put in her stream title. But yeah, seems like it's these two playing Peak. And, oh yeah, Peak's having a bit of a winter update, well, Christmas update, so yeah, that should be fun. Alright, and I'll start the raid now. So, for everyone who came by, whether you lurked, whether you chatted, thank you. I always appreciate having you guys here. Now, my next stream will be... next stream will be tomorrow. We should be finishing up Battle Network 5 Team Colonel. As long as, everything... as long as the final boss isn't too difficult with my folder, I should be able to build a folder that can take it out. But yeah. That's the plan for tomorrow. And then Saturday, we'll be having a Monster Hunter Wild stream. Because I got Gogmasios to hunt, and then also the Winter Festival started. So I'm gonna have quite a few things to do. Yeah, so that's what's gonna be happening. So I hope you all have a wonderful morning, noon, afternoon, evening, day, night, wherever you are, whenever you are, whatever time zone you're in. I hope you have a wonderful time of it, and I hope I'll get to see you again tomorrow. Let's raid. Okay, and for the YouTube side of things, I'll be ending the stream now. I hope to see you guys again tomorrow as well. Goodbye.